Hi guys, I just went to get my Euros and I'm literally soaking wet. My hair is also super dirty, but it's disgusting in Toronto. It was like snowing and then now it's raining, so it's all slush and my umbrella sucks. So basically, I am leaving today to go to Europe. My first-ish solo trip. I went to France last year for a couple days by myself, so I have had a solo trip, but this one's a little longer, so I'm going to be going to, where am I going? First, I'm flying into Berlin because it's cheaper. Also, if you guys are interested, I can do like a breakdown of the cost because I have a whole spreadsheet on literally everything that I've spent thus far, and I will continue to track it. But I'm flying into Berlin and then I'm gonna go to Budapest. Today's the 9th, January 9th, so I'll land on the 10th. Then I'll be in Budapest. I'll go to Vienna for one day on a bus. Then I go to Athens, then Naples, and then back to Berlin. I'll be there for a couple days, then I'll come back to Toronto. So that's the plan. I'm staying in hostels because I'm trying to make this budget friendly. And I'll be leaving here in an hour to go to the Toronto airport, and that'll be the start of it all. Hi guys, so I'm actually in Berlin. I was not supposed to be in Berlin staying today. I was supposed to be in Budapest because my original flight was from Toronto to Dublin and then really short layover Dublin to Berlin, and then I was supposed to catch a flight to Budapest. So basically we got to first of all, we were a little delayed in Toronto, but they didn't say anything, and this is the first time I have flown with this airline. So we got to the layover gate and they're like, LOL, it's closed, you can't get on. And we were literally like 2 minutes late, I swear. So then they put me on a flight to London. I was not supposed to be in London during this trip at all. So then I was in London for 4 hours, had a little London breakfast. And then I came to Berlin, and I've been here, sorry, my arm is getting sore. I've been here for maybe 2 hours because I was trying to figure out how to get into the city, and there's a really sweet girl who's letting me stay with her from a group that I'm in. So I'm walking there right now, and I actually just went to Aldi, my first time going to Aldi, and like I was just trying to buy soup, and it was such an experience. I'm honestly probably going the wrong way, and I'm freezing. It's cold, maybe just as cold as Toronto, but yeah, now I'm in Berlin. Does this look like Berlin? Perhaps not. So anyways, I actually didn't tell you the outcome. I'm catching a flight from Berlin to Budapest tomorrow on the 11th, so that's why I'm staying here this evening. But that's the update, and then hopefully the rest of the trip goes to plan. Hi guys, so I just took the subway into like the more hipster part of town, is what everyone says. I'm gonna go thrifting. Took the subway like 45 minutes, and there's snow here, but there wasn't snow where I was before, and I didn't go very far, so very, very weird. To a couple of thrift stores, one being Humana, which I went to in Portugal, and it was pretty affordable there, but it's kind of expensive here. And then I went to some more like curated thrift stores, I guess, maybe, and like more vintage, and they were so expensive, so I didn't buy anything. I think I might go to like a pick by weight one on the way back, but I also went to a gluten-free bakery, and it was so good. And then I have to make my way back to the place where I'm staying because there's a strike right now for the German farmers and the transit workers, so things are kind of taking longer. Anyways, going to the wall. Hi guys, so I had dumplings to eat near, I'm not even gonna try to say it, but it's like a little market. I didn't actually go to the market, I didn't think I had time, but I had dumplings, and I'm pretty sure they made me sick, so that's phenomenal. Now I'm like waiting here for one of the S-Bahns. Not a lot of them are running because they're having a strike here, as I mentioned, so I'm just trying to go to the airport so then I can fly to Budapest, and then I'm gonna check into my first hostel because I haven't stayed in a hostel before, and like not on this trip yet either. And then I actually go to Vienna tomorrow, so I won't even be in Budapest, but I will be starting to do stuff in Budapest on the 13th, which is Saturday. Hi guys, I made it to Budapest. It is like almost midnight, and I'm, oh, ooh, look at this. Can you see this? What are those? I'm a little hungry, a little peckish. I don't think I'll be able to sleep if I don't have a little snack. So I'm going to a place near the hostel. There's not a lot of options right now. Ideally, I would just go to bed, but I'm hungry, so that's not gonna work. I leave for Vienna tomorrow on a bus, so I gotta figure out how to get there. But the bus from the airport to city center in Budapest is super easy. And turn right. The transit app is super easy as well. Transit was pretty good in Berlin as well, but I don't think it'll be like that for my, what is this place? Maybe I should stop here. I don't think it'll be like that for my whole trip, like everywhere I go. So, talk later. Hi guys, I'm pretty sure I got no sleep. There was a couple people in the same room as me who were snoring that I actually was like worried for their health. Like I don't know how they actually sleep like that. So I'm gonna have to probably get some earplugs for tonight. I don't want to forget because I feel like I didn't sleep at all, but I actually don't feel all that bad. I'm waiting for, I think this is a streetcar. This is not the one I'm supposed to get on. But I left before breakfast started, but they let me take some food. I have an apple and then 2 slices of bread. I didn't even have time to toast them because I'm going to the bus stop so I can go to Vienna. Hi guys, so I actually did make it to Vienna, but I was asleep on the whole bus ride, so I don't know if there's anything worth looking at. But I took the metro, took it one stop in the wrong way, may I add. And I couldn't really figure out the ticket thing on my phone. I should have just got a paper one, but everywhere else I've been using the app. And then actually they were like, oh, you can't get the app. So I don't know if I can actually even get the app. But anyways, they fined me 105 euros. And I was like, can I get a warning? Like, I am not sure what's going on. Like, I literally just got off the bus. And I think he was going to, but then another lady came over and she was actually really mean. But she made me pay it. So I was like, okay. Anyways, not off to a great start. I'm walking to the Sigmund Freud Museum because I wasn't even originally going to go here, but I'm freezing, so I need to go inside. And I was like, okay, let me just, because they're like, where are you going? I was like, I don't know. So now I'm going there. Hi guys, not too many updates. My hair is doing some crazy stuff. I'm gonna wash it today when I get back to Budapest. But basically, after the Freud Museum, which I really did enjoy, I think that was a great museum, I was going to go to like the market, but it's so cold. And then my data wasn't working, and I was like, okay, well, I definitely can't get around anywhere without Google Maps. So then I went to the Freud Cafe, which was also good. And now I tried to go to a sausage place that's closed. So I'm going to a different sausage place that's kind of close to the cathedral because I'm going to go there. And then I'm going to go to another church. They're free entry. And then I might go thrifting again. I'm like, oh, I'm in all these places. I'm just going to keep going thrifting. But I love going thrifting. And like low-key, I kind of want a scarf. But I'm walking to all the next spots because I don't want to give Wiener Linden, I'm definitely pronouncing it really terribly, any more money. I emailed them to see if I can get the ticket reduced. They made me pay on spot, and they were like, if you don't, we're calling the police. And I was like, I literally have just stepped foot on your soil less than 15 minutes ago. So typically in Canada, like if I've gotten a parking ticket, I can sometimes get it reduced. So I figured I would try. So I'm gonna walk and then maybe take like a scooter, not Lime actually, Bolt, maybe it's cheaper. But I'm really bad at the scooters. I took them in Portugal, and the ground here is a little better than Portugal, but it's not fully flat, so I'm not sure how that'll work out. But I will say it's very pretty here. Okay, so I did go to a thrift store. I didn't get anything. I tried some things on, but I didn't like them. And now I'm going to a cafe to meet someone for literally 15 minutes, and then I have to go to the bus stop to go back to Budapest. Hi guys, so I got a piece of cake at the cafe. It's literally in my pants right now. I tried to ride this scooter and I literally fell on the road twice. I'm bleeding on my hands and on my legs, and I'm pretty sure I missed my bus back to Budapest because I checked and it said it left early, and my water bottle is like all dented and shit now. So I'm just gonna get a Bolt. I'm like gonna cry. I'm gonna get a Bolt to the bus station and then try and get another bus back because I need to go back. But I did indeed miss the 6:15 bus, but I think it actually came earlier from the tracker, so I think they're refunding me. There is a toilet here, but you have to pay to use it, so I'm not wiping any of this off because I'm not doing that. I'm gonna get to the hostel and try and figure it out. Hi guys, I'm back in Budapest. I don't think I'm gonna go out. I told everyone that I was speaking to that probably not a good idea because my knee actually got large. I hope it's nothing serious, but this is me. There's like some stuff going on downstairs in the hostel, but honestly I think I should have a shower and go to bed. Hi guys, I'm at Heroes Park. I'm just walking to see some things. It's 11:30 and I literally have lunch at 12:30 because I was a little late leaving my hostel today because I was talking to people at breakfast. They were so sweet, so nice, from France, Germany, Czech Republic, and Chile. And the Chilean said that he didn't like Vienna either, so bonded over that. But yeah, it's off to a good start. Everyone in Budapest is literally so nice. Like, I looked confused on the streetcar, as I always do in whatever country I'm in, and this older lady was like, do you need help? And I was like, I definitely need help. And she was able to like help me get here. It's not that hard to get here. I'm just not good at directions, but yeah, I'm enjoying Budapest so far. Hi guys, I'm walking to the Michelin star restaurant. I'm actually not that hungry because I feel like I didn't finish breakfast that long ago, but here we are anyways. And then I think I might be meeting up with some people after at a cafe. Hi guys, so I just came from lunch. It was really good. It's the first time that I've been to such a fancy place. Like, they put my jacket on me when I was leaving. I'm really not used to it, but it was like 11,700 forints, so it's like 46 Canadian, which is like, I wouldn't pay that at a regular restaurant in Canada, but it was a really good experience and it was quite affordable for a Michelin star, so that's good. I got an entree and then a tea, so that's what I got. It was like octopus, my first time having octopus, because takoyaki has been available to me many times, but those are just octopus balls, but I was like scared they would be too octopusy. I keep seeing the scooters and I'm like scarred by them. I was going to Vespa in Naples, but I'm not doing it anymore. I can't even ride a regular scooter. I'm not going to Vespa. But yeah, I'm walking to this cafe, and overall it's a great experience. And the transit here is so cheap and so reliable. Like, it's great. Hi guys, so I'm walking to my boat tour, actually to the bus station to go to my boat tour. I went for coffee with two girls from Korea and Vietnam. So nice. We're gonna go party later. I just went to the mall and bought thermal pants because I actually thought I was gonna like die walking around here. It's so cold. It's only slightly warmer than Toronto, so it's really cold, and I was like, I'm not gonna be able to enjoy a boat tour if I can't feel my limbs, so I just got some thermal pants. So I went to the mall and now I'm on my way. guys, so I finished the boat cruise and I went to Lidl, my favorite European grocery store, and I just got some things to eat and some wine, and then I also got some things to eat when I have to go to the airport early on the 15th because I won't have time for breakfast. So now I'm going back to my hostel and then I'm gonna go out. Hi guys, so I went out last night to like a bar that is mostly tourists, I'd say, but my friend is a local. She's lived here for 4 years, so she took us there. It was an experience for sure. I think that one night out in Budapest is enough for me. It was fun though. It was really fun. And then this morning I went to the thermal baths. I went to Lukács. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but it's like a cheaper one. Apparently locals go there. It was all right, honestly. I'm glad I did it, but it was, I wouldn't want to say that it was dirty, but it didn't seem so clean and it smelled kind of bad. So yeah, anyways, I'm like out of breath because I'm walking to Gellert Hill. I'm totally saying it wrong. I'm butchering everything I say, but I'm walking there and I just came from like the Buda Castle, which I looked at, and then I'm going here to look at the city. I'm out of breath. And then I'll try and go to Fisherman's Bastion for the sunset, but I don't know if I'll make it in time, honestly, because I'm walking kind of slow and I don't know how far it is from here, but that's what I've been up to. Okay, the funniest part about this for me is the fact that it's like sunset almost and you can barely see the buildings, which is like kind of hilarious, but nice walk nonetheless. It is sunny today, so it's not as cold, and I got 2 pairs of pants now. I got what the heck are they called, thermal pants, like long johns, but low-key they're kind of falling apart, but I only need them to last me until I go back to Berlin because the rest of the places are warm. Hi guys, so I'm flying to Athens today at 7:25 and it's 5:50, so I don't have my gate info yet, so I'm kind of just sitting here. I am gonna do some things when I get to Athens today. I was looking at my itinerary and I wasn't originally gonna go to any islands, but I think I have time. Like I wanna make the most of my time there and actually like make sure to do stuff. So I think I will try and go to an island tomorrow. I'm gonna do a lot of the big things today, and I wanna check into my hostel when I'm able, so then I can go to the square without my backpack. So we'll be leaving here soon. I made it to Athens. I'm going to eat before I do anything because I'm hungry. Hi guys, so I did quite a bit of stuff yesterday. Athens is quite small and I feel like I've seen a lot of it, but I am on a boat today. I'm gonna go to an island like Aegina. I'm probably saying it really badly, but yeah, I'm gonna do that today. I also met an Australian girl in my hostel, so we hung out a bit yesterday, but she's gonna leave tomorrow, so she's kind of wrapping up her trip now. And then tomorrow I'm gonna do a couple things that I didn't do yesterday. But honestly, I think 3 days is good here. I also took transport for the first time today. And when I first got on, it was like packed like sardines. And the metro is pretty similar to Toronto. but they were very pushy. I don't want to say like the Greeks are pushy, but the first ones I encountered were very pushy, like actually physically pushy. So we'll see how today goes, but we're about to leave the port soon. I would have loved to leave at 5:30 instead of 7:30 because I basically just sat in a cafe for 2 hours, but that was the only option. I'm like literally walking to the boat right now and I'm so cold, like it's freezing, it's so windy. But overall it's a good day, and tomorrow I have one more day in Athens. I feel like I've already done everything, so we'll see what I do tomorrow. I'm literally like walking to the boat right now. Hi guys, so it's like beautiful weather today. Yesterday when I got back from the port, from the island, I just hung out with the Australian girl. She left this morning, but actually there was a Greek citizen, specifically from Athens I guess, in our hostel, in our room, and she was like ill, and she made us both sick. So I have a cold now, which is phenomenal because I wanted to live my best life in Italy. So I got some cold and flu from the pharmacy, and it's like a really chill day. Like I have been sitting in the garden, like basking in the sun, trying to like heal myself. I was gonna go to the beach today, but I'm really not sure. I don't know if it's like a good choice for me, and I was at the beach yesterday, so it's not like I didn't see it. But now I'm walking to get some food. I'm gonna have fish today. I'm gonna splurge a little bit and I'm gonna have fish, and then I think maybe I'll go thrifting. I'm not exactly sure what's going on today.
Turn left.
I have to turn left soon, but very chill because I'm just not feeling the best and I want to make sure I can do stuff in Italy. So hi guys, so after I ate, I went back to the hostel and I talked to some of the new people in my room because I moved the rooms, and then I've got thrifting. I got one shirt and I'm going to one more store, and then I'm probably going to go back and like sleep or eat. I haven't really decided yet, but that's what I'm doing right now. I don't exactly know where I am, and I don't feel super safe walking alone at night here, but there's still lots of people around and it's light, so. Hi guys, so I made it to Naples. I just got a pizza. Most of the dinner places don't open until 7 because they're really late here, but I was like starving and my stomach was making noises, so I decided to go get pizza. It was €5. It was huge. I have some because I'm sure I'll be hungry later because it's only 6. But I'm walking back to my hostel, and then I'm gonna like plan what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I think maybe Pompeii, but I'm trying to figure it out, so.
Posso gravare? La vincente domani sera, sempre qui alla One Park. Fiorentino pezzo di merda! Fiorentino pezzo!
Hi guys, so I've come back on Lono. I'm probably saying it terribly. Also, I'm like sick from the Greek residents in the hostel in Athens. So hashtag love that for me. Could be worse for sure. I'm trying not to be hit by Vespa here as well. Anyways, this transit situation, I had to switch lines only 2 times, was the most confusing thing I've done in a long time. I spoke to like easily 6 or 7 Italians and I was like, where do I go? It just doesn't make much sense. But I got the Naples activity card today, €35, which is super expensive, but it's like worth the money. I was doing the math to make sure. But I'm going to the Archaeological Museum here, and then I will go to Pompeii, and I really hope I have enough time because I didn't wake up super late, but like I was late leaving, so I'm trying to make sure I have enough time to do things. Okay, I've made it to Pompeii and it's 1:30. I was at the Archaeological Museum
for like an hour. You honestly could probably be there longer, but like I'm trying to get some things done. But I definitely saw almost all of it, I'd say. They have their Christmas stuff up still. There's this like beautiful building. I don't know what that is. Anyways, I was eating an orange. Oh, almost fell. Eating an orange on the train, and it was quite difficult. Like, I was getting juice and stuff everywhere, and then this little sweet Italian man brought me over a tissue and like put it on my lap, and literally so sweet. I've had asked so many people about the transit just because like I don't understand. It's quite difficult for me, and everyone has been pretty nice. Even if they don't really speak English, like they're pretty nice. So I'm having a good day so far, I'd say. Hi guys, I'm walking like very close to this highway thing because there's a couple of things that have like the same or very similar names, and I thought I was at the metro and I'm not, so I'm walking there now. I'm so tired. Like, I don't feel sleepy, but like tired, like exhausted, and it's probably because I'm it's probably because I'm also ill from the Greek woman. So I'm gonna have pizza tonight again. Also, like, I'm not drinking enough water or getting enough sleep, you know, the usual. So, but I'm going back to Naples, at least I'm trying to. Hi guys, I'm at the National Palace of Naples, Napoli, and I was lost. I was in the office section where the workers type on their computers. So I finally have found it inside, and I think it's quite small, so I'll probably be leaving soon, but I'm sitting in, I think it's the theater. So yeah, I'm doing a couple museums today because I had the Napoli card, so I'm doing the things from the card. It expired at 11/17, so I need to do them before then. Yesterday I went for pasta, and I did get my free pizza. It's like in the fridge at the hostel. But we went for pasta, me, a girl from the US, and then 2 from the Netherlands. Hi guys, I've just checked out of my hostel here in Naples. My luggage is there because I'm going to go around a bit for the day. I'm meeting up with a local at a cafe, so that's exciting. I met really great people at this hostel, so good. So it was a really good time, actually. I've lost a sock, but that's the only thing that I lose on this trip. I think losing a sock is okay, but I'm still looking for it. Yeah. Then I will go back to Berlin this evening. Hi guys, I went back in Berlin last evening and I literally just went to bed. My charger doesn't work in my bed, so that's great, but my sickness is getting better. Like, internally I can feel it, even though it like kind of feels worse, but it's like, you know, it's worse before it gets better, but I don't feel more sick. I know this probably makes no sense, but it's kind of miserable weather here. It's actually not as cold as it was last time. I'm gonna go meet up with someone today and tomorrow as well, 2 different people, and I might just go shopping today. Like, I don't really know what to do because it's cold, and it seemed like it was raining, but it's not anymore, so I don't have a great itinerary for either day, but I'll fit them somehow. Hi guys, I'm literally still ill. I'm gonna meet up with my friend today, and I didn't really do anything yesterday. I went to the gate and I got pho and had a nap, and that was about it. I went to the hostel bar and talked to some people, but it wasn't not vibes. So yeah, it's getting a little boring here, but I'm gonna leave tomorrow, so it's okay. Hi guys, I feel like this vlog is ending very similarly to how it started because I'm back in Berlin. This won't be the last clip, but just a little catch up. I saw my friend today. I met up with another girl yesterday. She took a couple photos and she's super talented, so I'm really excited to see them actually. Me and my friend just walked around and thrifted. This basically seems to be the only thing that I did here. I did see the gate and I ate, but German food isn't my most favorite food. I'm probably going to get kebab and I'm gonna check out one more thrift store. I literally don't even know what else to do. It's quite cold, so I don't like to spend time outside, but I got Kinder. I got 2 packs of Kinder because I have a very special sweet spot for Kinder, and I've bought a chocolate bar as a gift for someone else. Hi guys, so on a plane right now from Berlin to Dublin and then Dublin to Toronto. We have a really short layover, so I hope we don't screw it up like the last time because that was pretty bad, and I would like to get home today. Hey y'all, I'm waiting to be picked up. I made it to Toronto. Perhaps I will do a, what is it called? A review of the trip at the end of the video. But I'm back in Canada right now. Hi guys, I'm finishing editing this video on June 26th, so it's literally like 5 months after my trip. I had a little outro that I filmed, but I did not like it, and my skin was super angry from like coming back and all the travel and stuff. So basically what I said was, if you have any questions or are interested in how much I spent and like how I did stuff, definitely let me know. I could make another video. It's not as fresh in my brain anymore because it's literally 5 months later, but overall super fun to like solo travel Europe. I'm gonna go back actually in September, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully I'll vlog it for the memes, but yeah, I hope you enjoy the video and you should subscribe for non-frequent videos from me.